Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Uncle Mad. We are at, the tree's in the way. We're at Geodis Park, but we're here to welcome BJ Callaghan. He's doing a kind of introductory press conference type deal. Nephew Pete's here. He's running around over there. I think he's just going to make some comments. They submitted some questions from fans. We're supposed to be outside at the stadium here, but I don't know if you're going to pick up at any. We got a little bit of inclement weather, so they're moving everything inside to the WeHo Club. So it was kind of like a get here early, make sure you get in type of deal. So we're here. Hopefully we'll get in. We're going to check it out, see what BJ is going to do for Nashville SC. Okay, so we've made it in. The event is being held in the WeHo Club tonight, so we're going to make our way over there, grab some seats. I know they're supposed to have like some light concessions and food available for purchase. We'll see what's going on with that. But I mean, the main reason we're here is to see what BJ Callaghan has to say, what he's bringing to the table to try to turn this disaster of a season around. Kind of think the whole reason it's kind of fallen apart the last couple of weeks, though, is because once he got announced and everybody knew he was coming in, 5 games later, kind of cut Roomba Buntali's legs out from underneath him a little bit. There's Jesta. She just pee-peed. Do you have an assortment of snacks and bevies available for the event should you choose to partake? I'm no drinker, so most of this is off of my list, but wouldn't mind some popcorn, but we did just have a little bit to eat at Smoke and Thighs right before we got here. I have found it funny throughout the whole process of BJ Callaghan being brought in that this is apparently like the only picture he's ever taken. It's like all over every publication and social media they've written about it.
Oh no!
John Ingram's behind me right here. He just unprompted came up and started talking to us at our table here. Talked about the new coach, talked about how excited he is to have BJ here, how he thinks people are going to be even more excited once they get to know him, that he's just like has a good motive, had a good message. He's got me excited. I'm bought in.
I'm excited for BJ.
Parker's excited for BJ. There's so many jokes to be made right now.
I am very excited to be here with each and every one of you for this hugely momentous and special occasion to welcome our newest head coach, BJ Callaghan.
Yeah!
It throws you off a little bit. But like I said, this moment couldn't be any specialer. In my 12-year career as a player, I went through coaching changes, some in the middle of the season, some at the beginning of a season. But whenever a new manager comes
about 3 or 4 days, and the welcome that I've had through the entire city, through the people that I've met, the staff at Nashville, the players, it's been an amazing and warm welcome.
It's going to be a lot of
So
justice.
first and foremost, grateful for that opportunity. I already feel at home. I'm already ready to make Nashville my home. And for you, it's an absolute privilege to be the head coach now, to be named head coach of Nashville SC. And from an opening side, we're going to put a team that's on the field that represents this city and then represents the values of you, the fans. That's from me to you. You can expect that we will be able to make you proud to be a Nashville SC fan. This is one of the biggest, I would say, when we talk about evaluating the club and what wanted me to come to Nashville, is the alignment that you're going to see and feel from the top through Huntsville down to the academy. Young players are going to get opportunities. I come from that. I've worked at all levels across U.S. soccer. One of my first jobs was coaching a U11 soccer team in the local town, right? It wasn't even like an academy team or anything like this. It was just a team in Eastern Pennsylvania. So, and I've had the opportunity to work with the top players in this country. And I think a unique experience that I've had is that I've seen a kid at 6 and 7 years old, and I guess I'm dating myself, but then I've coached him when now he's 23, 24, and 25. And so for me, it's just about giving opportunity. So what we can expect in the player development is that you're going to see pure alignment from top to bottom. The coaches are going to talk the same language, and hopefully that creates a seamless transition from the academy into the second team, into the first team. But most importantly, people are going to get opportunities. That's why I'm here now. Somebody took a chance on me as an assistant coach to be a head coach. And the only thing I can do is repay it back to these players to give them and take a chance on them and give them the belief that they can make it and obviously achieve their dream. the biggest message I can give to you is that this team is going to be a representation of you. And we want to work together with you, right? And have your support, and in return that we're going to give you every single ounce of our energy that's on the field every single night. That's the minimum standard that we're going to play with, is that we will give every bit, and it's going to be a reflection. We talk about the roster of Nashville and how we want to build it. We want to build it in the image of Nashville, right? We want Nashville homegrown talent that can go on to become stars. We want maybe undiscovered stars to come into Nashville and become stars. We have our own already. You guys love Line Mukhtar, right? Like, he's come to Nashville, embraced it, and has become a star in this league. And then we want people that all have had really accomplished careers. We want them to come back to Nashville because they align with the values and they identify with the city, and they can call it home. And so for us, this group, the way they play, who they are, the way they act, will be a representation of you, and you can hold us to the standard that you will get the effort every night. We know how hard you guys work. We know how loyal you are as supporters. We know how much effort and sacrifice you put into being a fan of this team, even here right now on Friday afternoon. And the only thing that we can give you back is our full commitment each and every night, and you will get that.
BJ Callaghan, huge round of applause.
In the past has happened, and we certainly will look to the past to sort of give us the lessons and the shock absorbers on how we can apply to the future. But every single thing that we still want to accomplish in this season for the 2024 season is right in front of us and in our control. Okay? So it's not that we're restarting. It's not that we're resetting. It's that we're taking a lot of the good that is here in this club, and we're just going to try to continue to push it to get a little bit better. And if we do, we have the Leagues Cup, we have those 9 games, and every single goal that probably every one of you has set, every single goal that locker room has set, every single goal that Mr. Ingram has set for this club and driven down through the entire club is still within our control. And we're going to do every single thing that we can do to have those, reach those goals this season and give us the catalyst to go into 2025.
Wow. Self-designed with the new scarf. Expect to see this up on social media in the relatively near future. I don't think we're going to go too far to the left. But if it pops up on social media, we can just show it. I'll put it up here somewhere. I'll put it here, right next to BJ. You picked good seats.
Were you pro-competitive? We play
No.
Man, make sure she gets you. All right? Talk to you. Nice to meet you, man.
All right, so you just got some FaceTime with the new coach, BJ Callaghan. Did he tell you you're a big dork and a loser?
No.
What'd he say?
He asked how old I was and what team I played for, like club.
It's going to get you in the academy. We need to get you signed up. We'll bring him in. Future right here. Broadcasting the introductory press conference now in the WeHo Club at the downstairs for this, but this is not where they normally do post the pregame press conference. I wonder if they had to make a makeshift room for a bigger press crowd or something like that. That's got pretty much a Between Two Ferns vibe to it. It's always cool when you get to come to Geodis on non-match days and see the field treatment stuff in action, the heat lamps going on the field, and I don't know what that thing is. That thing looks crazy. You know what that is? Is that just what's powering that? It looks like, is it a fan? I think it kind of looks like a fan. I don't know. I was telling Jessica this earlier when we kind of breezed through the store on the way in, but they do consistently always seem to have like better women's merch than they do men's merch. Like we rarely get anything like. Yeah, the men's, they really like its jerseys. Even this hat. This hat's is kind of cool. I don't know if it's supposed to be a lady.
Is
it supposed to be a lady's hat?
Matthew, it's like a little set.
It's like pajamas.
Oh, I like this coat.
That'd be cool. That's definitely a lady's coat. Actually, that might be a kid's coat. I don't know. Oh, this is youth. Yeah, it is. You could get that. Make just about that for you.
How much is it?
I can't get this hat back.
$65.
65. What? This is like the men's section, just very basic t-shirts. Nothing really crazy. Cash stuff is definitely by far the best like men's apparel they've ever had, other than this incredible jacket, which I still have to give Jess a mad props for buying for me. Like, by far my favorite Nashville SC item I've ever had. And this shirt still baffles me because it's in the men's section, but just the feel of it, it's very sheer, and the neckline is just screams woman shirt to me. Like, I like tie-dye shirts, so I would almost wear it, but every time I see the shirt, I'm like, that's definitely a women's shirt, right? This is new. I don't know what this is. I thought it was the Pride jersey at first, but yeah, I like it too. I like the design on that, but I don't think it is Pride jersey because the Pride jersey is like that one this year. I don't know, it could be a different special occasion that I'm going to wear it, but it's cool. I like it. I do like this. Super soft material, cool little logo, but can't wear anything white or off-white without spilling crap all over myself. Can confirm, as always, every update we come here, we have to confirm. Hot chicken scarf, still available. Hot dog day scarf is also still available. If you checking out the Pride scarf. I'm definitely going to purchase one of these for yard work before the season's over. I like the white one better. The black, you know, I normally go with a lot of black, but I think the white one, I like the flare. This could be a good beach hat. I could wear this when me and just go on our beach vacations to Bahia. This is just your luckiest day ever. You met the coach, you met the owner, you got a sick new jacket.
And I got a shirt.
You got a shirt too?
I got him a shirt too.
I didn't get anything.
I love him more than you.
This is, why did I bring you? I could have got all the swag if I hadn't brought you. Very cool event. I'll probably chat a little bit more about it a little bit later in the vlog. Get to the team store though this weekend. They're, you know, part of the, we've got tax-free weekend going on in Nashville. So with a season ticket member discount and tax-free, Parker got like a nice jacket and a Man in Black t-shirt for $80, which is like a steal for Red Geodis. For normal, like, you know, Fanatics sports team prices. But cool event. It's really cool how like Nashville SC has been very open with stuff like this, whereas, you know, other pro teams in the city aren't necessarily as open. Titans are doing a little bit better about that. We're actually going to a Titans event tomorrow, I think, so stay tuned for that. But I think, you know, we're out and about. We might go find a place to eat, do some more stuff. There might be more to this vlog before we wrap up, so, you know, stay tuned. You don't change the channel. There's not a channel to change. It just keeps going. We'll be back here tomorrow night. Second year in a row I'm running the dash at the castle, and certainly feels like second year in a row it's going to be cutter-appy weather because it is currently raining. And welcome, BJ. Oh, what happened? I don't have the keys. I lost my keys. I've probably documented this in a video before, but this is actually the original like guitar scoreboard that was at Greer Stadium, the former home of the Nashville Sounds before they moved over to the new ballpark. But right across the way from where we're going, Dicey's Pizza Tavern. We love this place. We come here quite often. I think tavern style thin crust pizza is by far my favorite style of pizza.
It's an old group.
Could eat this
Do you know their other? Do you know their?
All right, very cool event. Getting to see BJ Callaghan being introduced as the new head coach of Nashville SC, second coach in our history. Said a lot of good things at the deal today. Nothing too surprising. A lot of stuff he would kind of refer to as coach speak. I think you know, a few interesting things, you know, here and there. Like the one kind of real stump out moment was he kind of slightly, you know, I don't think he would have meant to say it as a dig. I think he was just trying to like kind of popped the crowd a little bit. He said, we're going to play more attacking football, create more goal-scoring chances. He said, I'm sure you guys haven't seen enough of that here. And it was kind of like, oh, the crowd was kind of like, oh. Is that kind of a dig at Gary Smith? And I don't think he meant it that way, but it was like, that was kind of the one kind of out-of-pocket, not coach kind of speak thing he said. But he's a really confident guy. He seems really, enthusiastic. Said all the right things. Said everything you expect to say. It's very similar. We went through this with Brian Callaghan and the Titans recently, where he's coming in, saying all the right things, seems confident, seems like he's got a good message, a good vibe. What happens on the field is what's going to ultimately determine it. I gotta say, just these events, I was critical at certain points in time with Nashville SC of not doing enough, not giving back to the fans enough, and done a really good job of that, more and more over the years. This event today, like the coach coming and talking directly to the fans. We haven't even got that from the Titans when it comes to Brian Callaghan. They're doing a little bit better. They're having a few more open practices during training camp this year. I'll actually be going to at least a couple of those, I think. So something to look forward to in the vlogs. But he was there. Like I said, John Ingram just came up and talked to our table. BJ came up and talked to my nephew P, just kind of out of the blue. I think it was Jessica strategically position nephew P where BJ had to walk right by him, and it was kind of like, if you're a smart man, you're the politician in you as a coach, you got to talk to the little children as you're walking by. So that was cool. It all worked out really good. But just the people in the club being so approachable, being so available, like John Ingram just walking out amongst the people. Mike Jacobs was there walking around, Ian Air was there walking around, and they've always kind of been that way since the inception of the club. So fun event, cool thing. Glad we got to go. Glad we got to check it out. But ultimately, the BJ Callaghan area will be assessed by what happens on the field, and we're going to get a quick assessment of that right around the bend next Wednesday, July 31st, his first match in charge. Mazatlan, probably mispronounced that, League's Cup opening match at Geodis Park. We'll be there. Subscribe to the channel. Jessica just realized she forgot to feed the puppies. Subscribe to the channel, turn the bell on for notifications so you don't miss that or any other upcoming content. Tomorrow, we've got the Titans open practice in the morning. I'm running the Nashville SC 5K at night, so we'll have some vlogs documenting that whole day, all kinds of other stuff. More to come. Fun as always. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your bagels.